So listen, guys, I want to introduce one of my favorite people, Ms. Dawn, from the Academic Advising Centers.
Hello.
So what do you guys do over there?
Well, like you said, I'm Dawn Redical-Mosier from the Academic Advising Department. I'm one of the advisors there. And basically what we do is just act as advocates for the students. We do everything from scheduling to helping keep track with your grad date.
To your crazy roommate issues?
Yeah, if you want to talk about your crazy roommate, we're there. So whatever you need, just stop by and talk to us.
Okay, you guys heard it. Make sure you stop by, talk to your advisors, and handle that business.
That's
Thank
right.
you. Students from the new digital filmmaking production program had a wonderful opportunity to partner with Emotion Arts. We worked on the film Crossroads, which basically showcases a diverse landscape in Charlotte in the year 2015. Students had the opportunity to not only work as production assistants, but a lucky few had title roles in the film. Let's check out what happened with the premiere. Let's take a look.
I was actually one of the interns that got to test all the DVDs, and so we sat there with a stack of like 15 DVDs and just watched the movie over and over and over again. But on the upside, I got to see it being made, so that was cool.
Guys, again to the faculty version of the Exchange. One of the things we love at the Art Institute of Charlotte is our wonderful and talented faculty. And as part of the Exchange, we want to make sure that for each show, we highlight one of those talented faculty. And today we have with us Miss Elise McClenningham.
Yay!
Welcome, one of my favorite folks. So we want to talk about some of your work, especially some of the work that's being featured in the gallery right now. So what inspired you to work on basically with this particular medium?
Well, I've been doing this kind of stuff for maybe 5 or 6 years now, and I have a love for collage work because it allows you to manipulate a lot of photographs. It allows you to add bits and pieces of things. It's just a really freeing experience to use this type of medium because you can dib and dab in a little bit of everything, from the painting, from the drawing, from pasting and cutting. All of those type of things allows you to just experiment with a lot of different things.
And I'm speaking not only as an interviewer, but also a fan and a collector of your work, as I own several pieces. You actually recently did a piece that was very special for me and my family after my mom passed. But one of the things I admire about your work is that it has a kind of iconic appeal in that, you know, even though these are not my family members, I see a lot of my family and my culture in your work. Can you talk about your creative process?
I think the reason why you might say that it has an iconic feel to it is because it's like those photographs tells a story to me. So when I do a commission piece, I like to get information from the client about, you know, tell me some things about the person, tell me what you love about this person, and then I interpret that using visual imagery.
Right.
And so my hopes is a lot of times people have things that are that they all can relate to, even if it's photograph, if it's imagery of birds or words, everyone has something that they can relate to. So when I choose those basic type of elements, people really, really connect with those type of things. So one, getting information from the client itself, two, just using that, you know, the symbolic meaning behind certain things that people mention.
Now, we've sort of like had this conversation, but again, for our audience, can you talk about how do you choose the subjects for your work?
Oh, I collect vintage photographs. So a lot of times I collect some from eBay, and a lot of them are family members. So when I combine both of them, it's like these images have the same storyline. And I think a lot of times, being from a large family, you're able to hear the stories that your grandpa's told you, your grandma, your mom has told you, and I just translate those into more visual type of storylines.
I have been with you when I've seen you, I'm thinking just picking up random scraps of paper, but you're a little bit of a scavenger. So can you talk about where do you find your materials and basically what do you use in your creative process?
I consider myself a scavenger.
Okay.
I'm always looking down when I'm walking, so if there's things of torn paper, bubblegum wrapper, so I use a little bit of everything, from old photographs, from scrapbooking paper, from things I found. It's a collage of everything, you know. And then I use the basic materials that most artists use, from the acrylic paint to the glue to the matte medium, those type of things.
If you had to say, who are some of the significant artists, if any, that have influenced you in your work, and what are some of the aspects that you take as being inspirational for you?
The main artist that stands out the most for me will be Romare Bearden. And I think a lot of people, especially him being from the Charlotte area, I was exposed to him a lot, you know, early in my life. And Romare Bearden touches on what my minor was in college, which was printmaking. So he was able to combine printmaking with collage and then use the African American image in a positive way.
Right.
Not something that we tend to see a lot on, you know, television, but more of a positive, family, happy kind of way. So I like to incorporate both of those type of things, the printmaking plus the collage concept.
Okay, wonderful. So again, as not only an educator, but also as a practicing artist, what advice would you give kind of up-and-coming artists that are trying to kind of break into the medium?
I would say just try. I mean, you know, especially with this particular medium, it's the more you play with it, the more you continue to do with it and work with it, things come out. I mean, the process is the best part of it. And when you are steady doing the process, beautiful things come out of it. Even when you have no attention, even if paint spills on it, that's a way to work with it. Even if the glue is too thick or the paper wrinkles, those are the process of doing a collage, and it really works, and it gives it the texture that you are looking for. So experiment, practice, don't be afraid, just do it.
All right, guys, you hear that? Just do it. Elise, thank you for spending time with us and talking to us about your work and creative process. And the rest of you, we invite you to come in, other faculty members, and showcase staff, showcase your work and creativity here on The Exchange. Thank you. So there you have it. Now it's your turn. Got an idea for a story, want to work on camera, want to work behind the scenes, whatever you want, we're looking for you. Send your name, contact information, and what you're interested in doing to Ms. Anderson or Mr. Sheridan. All majors are welcome. This is The Exchange. Let's see what you guys got.